Hello, people. I am back. I'm Ishfa, and I'm making this video after so many days. And because I was not able to get time, and I was stressed, but right now, at this moment, I'm just so happy, and I had got some free time because right now there is Easter holidays in our university, and I was free. So I was thinking to make a video, and it's about my life in Austria and how I find it here, and what do I feel about this country and what so and etc. Yeah, so let me introduce myself. I am Ishfa, and I came here 6 months ago in 30 on 1st October 2025, and it's 2026 at this moment. And today is 31st of March, and it's about exactly 6 months, and 1 or 2 days less, but like, yeah, tomorrow is going to be officially my 6th month. Yeah, so how was my journey? How do I find this place? Not how, but what do I think about it? So, it was little bit. So for me, in initial years or initial days, not years, it's not even been 1 year, but in months, it was really difficult for me to adjust. It was super difficult, but finances, when I didn't have the job, and I got the job last month at Spar, and I was able to, and today I got my first salary as well. So I was just so happy, and I did quite a shopping. Yeah, and it was such a good day. I'm not gonna lie, and I was free. I was supposed to go library and study, but I was like, okay, let's make a YouTube video because I hadn't made since months, and people might be interested in asking some questions. But although I don't think like a lot of people would join because I'm not really active on my YouTube, and I'm not really an active person, but I do want to become and post video on study in Austria and help you guys and help you people. And I do want to make videos. Don't know if you people might be interested in my ideas or not, but I am doing here informatic, like computer science bachelor's, um and I'm doing bachelor's in computer science, and I am I don't know if you people might be interested in studying about computer science or computer science related videos, because I do want to make videos related to computer science, and that might be really interesting. So, this YouTube session is going to be my therapy session where I'm going to talk about my struggles, my okay. So for me, the biggest struggle is the public transport, because where I work, so now I work in a company that is 4 hours away from my house. So it's a spar, but it's like not 4 hours, but 2 hours away from my house. And sometimes mistakenly, if I miss a bus or so, I have to wait 1 hour to get the second one. And I really don't like this. I have to commute a lot to reach to my workplace, and I do not like it. And it kind of affect my studies too, but at least I'm getting paid, and I'm able to manage my finances, which is really important for me. That's why in the end I choose this job, because this was the only yes I got. I don't know if I lack skills, because it feels like I'm not good at communicating, and my communicating skills isn't great, because I'm also a foreign person. I do have to put extra effort to stand out and for them to select me, because I also have like a little bit bureaucratic problem, like they have to file for a work permit for us, so it's not easy for them to hire us as well. So people in Austria do hesitate to hire us. That's what my forte is. And this, I'm assuming this YouTube channel is a therapy session for me. So I'm gonna speak a little bit slowly, and this is going to be a long video because I am I don't really have ideas to what to talk about. I was just free and I randomly played this video because I was free and I was like I should make a video because I'm feeling good today. And yeah, and I turn on YouTube live and I'm speaking about my day. So it's I hope like take chill, take be like if you're watching this video, don't watch it seriously. Like just enjoy this video. There's nothing to enjoy about this video, but just relax and listen. Get a coffee or just listen. So I want to talk about my experience and how I feel like how Austria is for me. So here, I really like it. In short, the answer is yes, I really like Austria, and it's one of the greatest and typical European country. And typical European country means, in a sense, you have imagine that this is how a European country is gonna be, and that's how it is. So it's a very typical European country. And I live in no, so I study in Johannes Kepler University, JKU, and it's really a good university here, and I really like it. Here, I am doing a bachelor's in computer science. I think I've said that so many times. Yeah, editing this video is just going to be raw, so it can be a little bit boring. I'm sorry if you're getting bored, but so I really find this Euro. Uh, it's typical European country, but it has high tax too, and I would say that here you have more earning opportunity, and also German is like a language that is spoken in more than one country. Like it's spoken in Germany, in Austria, in Switzerland, and in Luxembourg. In these four countries, and also there is one more country called Liechtenstein, which is between Switzerland and Austria. And there as well, people do speak in there also they speak in German, which is crazy. And it's a very small country. It's not really well known or something. But I do find countries like okay. I do not like the YouTube live because left side is right and right side is left and it's like flipped and it's so uncomfortable to see like oh my god, this is YouTube. I'm like looking left side, right and right side, and it's not normal like for people because our camera is usually flipped and that's how we see ourselves in camera. But the YouTube thing, I do not like it. So I was talking about my life in Austria. How many times I've said it. It's really good, I would say. And think it's 100% worth it to come here because you're gonna challenge yourself, you're gonna grow, you're gonna be in uncomfortable situation like you have to find work, you have to visit places, you have to work if once you find job, and it's super exhausting but also super empowering, and it like encourage you to develop yourself, to challenge yourself. And I really appreciate that thing coming to here. I'm able to challenge myself. I was able to learn a lot of stuff over here, and I was able to improve my language a lot. Even my course is in German, so it's difficult. The German thing in this course is difficult, although I am I am planning to uh what I'm planning to do. I'm supposed to study at this right now, but I'm doing YouTube live. Uh, yeah. So I was saying, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my god, what I'm doing with my life. Because I hadn't planned this YouTube video up, and this video seems to be super boring. Yeah, so it's basically that you're gonna challenge yourself. You're gonna be better version of yourself once you come to the European country, either it be Europe, either it be USA, either it be Australia, New Zealand, anywhere, anywhere. You're just gonna go and challenge yourself. You're gonna be better version of yourself. So obviously, I would just say the younger you come here, the better it is, because you get so much things to learn, and you are able to adopt this environment so much easily than once you go older, become older, and then come here. It will be much difficult once you get old, because your frontal lobe, as your frontal lobe is not developed. Try the stupid things that you think are really stupid. Try the challenging thing, I would say, because your frontal lobe is not development, so you're willing to take risks. You're gonna go and do stupid things, and I think that's really worth it, I would say. um, Okay, that what I found about Austria. It's such a beautiful country, and the environment is really good. The water is really good, so it makes you working hard, not so much stressful. So if I have to work this amount of work in Delhi, I would be physically exhausted. Even my body would be giving up, because the food in India is not nutritious, first of all, and second of all, the air is not good. So if you do physical work, it's gonna be not good for your health, because again, you're gonna absorb some carbon dioxide. The more you work, the more carbon dioxide you will absorb from the environment, and the bad it is for you. So here, if you work hard, obviously there are pollution, but less than Delhi, and it's in a safer level at this moment. I just hope this global warming things goes away, because I don't like global warming. No. Okay, the place I live is such a beautiful place. I would say, if I can. So I'm sitting in a kitchen area. I don't know if I should show you or not, but okay, I think so. This is my kitchen in the background. Okay, it's like a blurry filter that I have. It's My kitchen is not super clean at this moment, but I'll still show you. It's quite modern kitchen. I got the oven, the fridge, and there is induction over here. We don't use gas in Austria or overall Europe. Here we get induction. So you have to cook food on induction. It's very easy to use it. So you have to long press the button, and it will turn on. There's like a turning on button. You have to long press it, and then there is four circle. So four circle donates, each circle on induction donates the donates the each gas. Like there are four gas in this induction, because this is one for 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 I don't know. There are like four circle, and on circle you put your utensils and cook food, and all the utensil you get from India. Please make sure it's induction based, or can we work in induction. And we have this water. You can turn right or left to select if you want hot or cold water, and then you turn it on, like when you push it up, then it turns on, and push it down, it turns off. It's similar in the washroom too, so you have to turn right or left for the cold or hot, and then push it up to on, then push it. There's a given which means dishwasher, and dishwasher is really good. I would say here I have um if I have less dishes, I usually do not dishes, or when we have party or something, then we put all the dishes in the dishwasher, and it really clean really well. I'm not gonna lie. And also in dishwasher, and it's a little bit expensive, but there is also one more thing. We put salt, dishwasher salt, not the eatable salt. Please don't make mistake and put eatable salt. No, there's a special dishwasher salt which I purchased today for the first time after 6 months coming to here, because my roommates, like, I'm blessed with such a good roommates, so they have like bought dishwasher salt from their home, and we used to put that, but now I was like, okay, I'll buy this time. And I purchased dishwasher salt, and it was 1.3 euro something. It was not super expensive, to be honest. And Yeah, I bought the cheapest one. There's expensive there were option for expensive as well, like 2.39 or something, but I was like, maybe next time I'll get the expensive one, but right now I just got the cheapest one. This is from Ishfar. And the good thing about Austria, okay, the good thing about Austria is that even if you buy the cheapest thing over here, the quality is always good. Like they have like basically a standard quality. So if you buy cheapest, you're still getting a quality stuff. But if you buy expensive, it's like really worth it. So you could definitely try expensive product here as well. But if you compare with India, if you buy cheap stuff, you get really cheap quality and really bad. Like even in eggs. So I usually buy the cheapest one. It's really good. Like it's like a premium. If I eat eggs from here, the cheap. Okay, eggs over here is expensive. So if you want to know the price, I get the cheapest one. So each egg costs 28 cents over here, and usually it's brown egg, but there's also white egg you can get, but it's the same price. Either it be brown or white egg, both cost the same. Oh, somebody just messaged. Okay, Lynn City Magistrate problem that for student Lehrgang program when apply B1 certificate. I didn't get it. So Lynn's City Magistrate don't check your certificate. They only need your admission letter, but not admission letter. Once you come here in person and you apply for the RP card from here in Austria, then they will only ask for the student confirmation letter that you are admitted in the university. So you will have to download those documents from the university website. I study in JKU, and I have, like, I can log into the university portal, and there is a personal data option, and then I click on there, and there is two documents that I can get, like a one document for called transcript of records of transcript, and the second one is confirmation student confirmation document that you are a student in there and you are studying and currently enrolled in their program. So these are the two documents you have to submit in the Linz magistrate when you come to Austria. When you're applying for the RP in India or Pakistan or any non-European country, then you just need your admit letter because you can't get the confirmation of his studies from there. So yeah. And if you're gonna apply for student Lehrgang, they don't mind. You just need a confirmation of a study from your university. Yeah, they don't really care which course you are in, because when I enrolled, I was also in for student Lehrgang. Like I was also for it's called non-degree program. I was not in a degree program, but I was in a non-degree program, and I got my RP, everything, even insurance. They don't create any problem as long as you're a student in any course. They don't mind. Yeah. Uh, do you have any more questions? Okay, so I was talking about when I was talking about eggs. Yeah, quality of product in Europe overall is really good, I would say. And the cheapest egg I get, each egg costs 28 cents, and the whole pack which I purchased from Spar, you can also get from Lidl, and it costs 3.99 cents, actually 3.99 cents for 15 eggs. It's quite a good deal, because that means that each egg costs 27 cents or something, and they are more expensive egg. But if you compare the quality of cheapest egg to the Indian eggs, it's like so much good, so much good. It's like has so much protein in it. It tastes so much good, and it's so much bigger than Indian egg. I would just say the cheapest thing over here has such a good quality. Even the shampoo, cheapest shampoo has like really good quality, and it surpassed the Indian standard or Indian shampoo quality. So yeah, if you buy cheapest stuff, not a problem. you are insured with good quality products over here. Yeah, and what else in Austria? So so I can talk about supermarket. So there are Spar. So this is also a supermarket. Spar means saving in English. And there is a market called Lidl. Lidl is also cheaper. It's also in Germany, and I think Lidl is in whole all over Europe. It's not only in India, but it's all over Europe. And we have Spar. There is a market called Teddy, which I didn't knew in initial days, but Teddy, and there is a market called Action. These are cheaper ones, and there are a lot of products you can get from there in a cheaper price. For example, you can get plastic bags or dustbin bags because you have to purchase dustbin bag over here somehow. So those products can be purchased in a cheaper price from Action or Lidl. And there are Turkish market as well in Linz, and I think in Vienna too. If you're planning to go Vienna, maybe go to Turkish market. There you can get products in a very cheaper price, like really cheap. It depends. Sometimes they have sale and you can get really good deal, but as a student, I think going to Turkish market is economical. You're going to Lidl or going to Action or Teddy to buy your products is can be cheaper. uh okay, so the Turkish market, some products can be Indian price and some product might be expensive. Yeah, but it's not too much expensive, if that's only my opinion. And what else I can talk about living in Austria? Okay, we can talk about expenses. Like I have told you about the supermarket, and I've told you about X and little the small expenses we have. I can talk about expenses, and I had another question. When I apply for a residence permit, will showing my 6 month bank statement will be enough, or do I also have to show source of funds? Is the magistrate asking for this from you? So yes, in Austria they do. It's kind of compulsory to show the source of fund, and it's really compulsory. Like, okay, somebody's calling me. Can you give me a second? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm back. So yes, it's kind of compulsory source of funds here because it's not like Germany. Because in Germany you have like a amount block account, so you can't take the money out. So the source of fund. But here there's a possibility to take the money out because we are just it's in our bank. It's lying in our bank. So they have like they're finding another way to make sure that the amount is like yours. So that's why they ask for the source of fund. So if you are getting it from your parents, then you have to show their bank statement as well, not only yours but your parents as well, if the money is coming from them. Yeah, and yeah, 6 months is enough. I also show my bank statement. Yep. Yeah, the most I would say that when I was in India, I was like the most difficult thing to do is or like finding a job is more difficult. So, should I submit the source of fund along with the residence permit application or not? Did you submit it? Yep. So, you would get a checklist that what document you should submit. So, also, there is a website, it's a government website from Austria. It's like OEAD, and there they have like given you a checklist that which document you must submit, and one of them is obviously source of fund, and you do have to submit it with your application. Also, a lot of people like I also not only submitted. Yes, it's kind of mandatory. Yeah, if you don't submit it, then your RP will be delayed and they will email you, can you tell the source of fund and this and that. So the easiest thing is that you can declare affidavit, and there's a declaration of source of fund. You can just write that I got this money from here and then just sign it and then submit it. I can, if you want, I can give you the OEAD residence permit website link, and you can see the checklist. Yeah, that's the link for the checklists. Like you can read it in detail. It's a government website. Like they have like explain everything. Can how different source. So how many different source of funds you can submit? So you can submit the parent salary slip if you're there submitting. If you sold something, maybe car or land or anything, maybe gold, you could show its paper, and you can show its paper that I've sold these things, and yeah, with GST number on it. Okay, it's really kind of compulsory to have GST number or invoice number, so they really verify with the, I don't know how they verify, but they do verify the payment that is being made. Yep. Anything else? Okay, I can continue. So in Austria, the expenses for me was the biggest expense was rent, and the rent I paid was 400 euro per month. But today I met a girl, and she studied in Paris for in 2023, and she told me that when she initially came here in Paris, she paid 1,200 euros, 1,200 euro, and she was there for us for like a year. So she paid 1,200 euros for that apartment for 1 year. And here, then I was like, okay, then coming to Austria is cheaper than, at least than Paris, cheaper than Paris. And once you get your degree here, you can work anywhere. You can even work in Paris. You can work anywhere. It doesn't matter. But Paris, it's kind of French is kind of compulsory. Even like here, German is kind of compulsory, similar to here. French is compulsory in France. So I would say France is much more expensive over here. She also told me that the tuition fees in France is uh, 15,000 euro per semester. It's so much expensive than Austria, and I don't think the education worth it this much. Like in 15,000, it's like too much actually. It's cheaper than USA and UK. So if somebody was planning to study in USA, UK, they must find, or they may find the France much cheaper alternative. But if somebody who wants to study in cheaper country like France, sorry, not France, a cheaper country like Austria or Germany, then these countries are actually much more cheaper, and it might be equivalent to Indian private university. So if you go in Indian private university, it may cost similar, I would say. And education here is much better than any private university or oh yeah, it's much better than that. And that's why I think it's much more worth it to study in here, because your expenses is a little bit similar or kind of similar to India. Like if you go in good private university, it may cost like a BTech degree can cost like 9 to 10 lakh. Over here as well, it's kind of similar. Actually, your degree cost 750 euro per month, so it's cheaper, I would say. And and education is much more better than Indian university, and also you're getting exposure, and you have like open job market. You can work here, you can support yourself, and you learn a lot more skills over here than in your country. You can improve this language, and you can be fluent in the German. So that's my take is studying in here is really beneficial. You learn a lot of things like how to find apartment, how to manage your expenses, how to find job, and these all things in a young age is, I think, is like a cherry on a cake. It's like really good. The sooner you learn it, the more it's gonna benefit. You will also learn so many communication skill, I would say. And it's really important in this world to able to communicate with people. And I think you will learn here once you come here and you step outside your comfort zone and you talk more and more with people. So yeah. So these were the story. And I can tell the so normally your biggest cost in finances is going to be your rent, and then second biggest might be your food, and the third biggest will be the university fees, and then the fourth biggest might be the insurance and the phone bill and travel cost. These things can be fourth most expensive thing. So the rent, I like pay 400 euros per month, but luckily all these utilities are included. So I have a kitchen. Yeah, and having kitchen is such a beneficial, I'm not gonna lie. But there are so many apartments where you get a apartment without kitchen. It's crazy. Like apartment without kitchen, without induction, without any sink. It's weird. So at least I'm able to get with kitchen, and then on the top of that I get oven, there's ventilator, and then in the kitchen there is like a utensils, like we get pan and saucepan. So yeah, I would say that these utilities really help a lot. And it's furnished apartment, and I would say at this price it can be a little bit difficult to find, especially from India. Yeah, if you're here, finding apartment is much easier. Also, it's not too easy, but still easier than finding apartment from India itself. because here you can go and visit, because a lot of landlord would prefer that you can come and visit in person and see the apartment, and they can see you too as well. So it's so much better if you can, if you search for apartment from here itself. Because I'm also thinking to change the apartment because my workplace is a little bit far from here, so that's why. And what else I can tell you about? So the second biggest expense is groceries. So a lot of people, like a lot of people, the people who are on budget, or people who really like to save, or if you really want to save a lot, so you can you can really, literally, one of my friend manage every groceries within 50 euros. So you can, so basically, for me, I pay for groceries, like I am meat lover, so I eat meat a lot. So my grocery expense can go around 100 euros. But one of my friends, she works in Subway also, because she can eat Subway for free, that's why she was able to save a lot of money. Like she her all like her all gross oh my god, what happened? All her groceries can be within 50 euros, which is so much cheap. It's like 5,000, 6,000 in India. So it's like, it depends on you how much you want to expend. And why not Italy, scholarship and etc. So Italy. So the reason for me, because I wanted to go in Germany, because Germany is like, its economy was really good. If you compare with Italy and Germany, Germany has like BMW and so many good factories, manufacturing factories, and it's like its GDP is, it has the biggest GDP in whole Europe. So that's why I liked Germany, and I started learning German. But in a way, while I was like applying for APS, my APS was rejected, and that's why I was looking for alternative, and I found Austria. Austria is such a beautiful country, I'm not gonna lie. There are so less Indian people and so less Pakistani, or like, they are like, it's kind of still undiscovered. There are people from India, from Pakistan, and there are from people like, but you will see people from Africa, you will see people from Korea, you will see people from Hungary, Ukraine, so from all over the country. But if you go to Germany, they are like, I like one of my friends, she told me that it's really hard to find German people over here. I don't know because I hadn't been to Germany yet, but over here you could find every kind of people, and it's less discovered, and there's less competition here, and it has less, you know, restriction. But now they're becoming more and more restrictive, and there's like a VFS global test now, and like they are increasing percentage requirement year by year, so they're going to be restrictive in the coming future. But when I applied for, it was really chill. They were really chill, okay, because there are not too many international people over here. and and I would say that it's declining problem here. Like population is also declining, so obviously they do want uh, some foreign, not too much, but a little bit of course wish. And Italy is also good. For scholarship, I heard that you initially have to invest yourself and come there, and you have to pass a certain exam, and only then you can avail a scholarship. And also you earn much less in Italy. Here I get quite a good income, I would say. Here I'm able to like easily manage my expenses, and I save quite a good, so it's not a problem about I earn quite good in Austria, and expenses can be low. It depends on you, because Germany is also very close to us. Like it's like 2 3 hours away. And one people, what he does, he lives in Austria, but he once a week or maybe once a month go to Germany, buy cheaper groceries and bring it here. So you can do that if you want to save money on grocery. Maybe you can go to Italy, or maybe you can go anywhere and buy cheaper groceries as well and bring it here, because everywhere it's like closer. And any racism, so it depends. So one of my friends, she did experience, but for me at this point, no. So people might be reserved at first, just like older people can be as well. But I never felt racism here as of now. Never. People are really nice, but they can be reserved initially, and then you have to really effort for them to make. You have to make the other people comfortable, so you would never feel racism once you understand the people over here, and once you um, I don't know, I might be saying wrong that there are some racist people. There are, uh, there are everywhere racist people, but I haven't felt it at all. Yeah. And also 14 salary a real thing? Yep, it's a real thing. Yeah, I can say yeah. I haven't got it yet because I started my job like this month. Like I'm doing it from a month. So yeah, I know I'll get it in July. I think in July or August, and then one in Christmas, hopefully. So yeah, and VFS test. Yep, VFS test is not. I don't know why they're doing it. No, uh, it's a stupid thing, but yeah, maybe because a lot of people